broadcast was spreading station to station, like an infection across the nation. Well, you know you can't stop it when you start.
Texas is getting itself a new strong leader of the Horns. Charlie Strong has been offered the position following the resignation of Mac Brown, although not formally. He is expected to accept it after he speaks with officials at Louisville. College football insider Paul Finebaum joins us now. None of this is etched in stone, so what do you think of hearing about Strong leaving and going to Texas?
Well, it's interesting, Bram. He did this last year. He conducted a long negotiation with Tennessee. He eventually stayed at Louisville. But what's particularly interesting to me is that some reports out of Louisville say that he wants to talk to Lou Holtz, one of his mentors. Lou Holtz is sitting a few feet from me. He can't talk to him because Lou left his cell phone back at the hotel. So that may be the holdup right now. But if he goes to Texas, it is a big hire. Charlie Strong is one of the best coaches in the country. I'm surprised he hasn't gotten an even bigger offer than what he had last year from Tennessee. I think it would be a home run hire, and I think he would bring Texas back to prominence.
And we're waiting for Tom George to get back to Louisville. That's what we're hearing. So maybe there'll be some clarity by the end of the day tomorrow. We'll see if he ends up going to Texas after all. Let's put a bow on Alabama's season. Here they are. They had won 3 of the last 4 national championships before this year. They had a stunning loss in the Sugar Bowl to Oklahoma. And here's A.J. McCarron walking out the door, one of the biggest winners all time in the history of that position for the school. What does the future hold for Nick Saban and the Crimson Tide moving forward?
I think for the first time in 5 years, it's a little bit fuzzy. Many of us, at least I was, ready to proclaim Nick Saban the greatest coach in college football history if he could complete this three-peat. That's all gone now, and it's amazing to think that Nick and Urban Meyer, probably the 2 best coaches in the country, now have 2-game losing streaks to end the season, and we thought they may play for the national title. He has to figure out where he wants to go, because there's some issues at quarterback. He doesn't have an heir apparent to A.J. McCarron. There's some issues about his offensive style, and his defense, always the stalwart of Nick Saban teams, looked terrible down the stretch.
Yeah, early lit up by Texas A&M, late here lit up by Oklahoma, so we'll see what happens moving forward with Alabama. We know they'll be formidable. Team they'll probably be chasing down the road here is Auburn, who had this improbable run this year to get to the BCS National Championship game against Florida State. SEC here going for their 8th straight national championship. As you look at the run as a whole, how does Auburn's team rank against the other 7 that played for the title?
I think if they win, they would be the worst of the 8 champions. Now, does that really matter to Auburn? No. But, I mean, there's some great teams here along the way, particularly some Alabama and some Florida teams with Tim Tebow. Auburn is an improbable team. They did not get a vote in the AP poll when the season began, Bram, so it's hard to put them as a great team. They're a team of destiny, though, and that's one reason why I think they have a shot here on Monday night.
Well, the football gods have proved that, that's for sure, but they got to do it one more time. Let's get a prediction out of you. What do you think happens on Monday night?
Well, I'm sticking with the team of destiny. I love what Auburn has done. I'm going to go with Auburn 31-27.
Man, can the state of Alabama stand losses by the Tide and Tigers in a span of 5 days? We'll see about that one. Paul Finebaum joining us here.
The answer's no.
Oh, it's
The politics of